Right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me as always. We are back today with a new game, actually. So we're not back at all. At least not in terms of gameplay. We are starting Super Mario Odyssey. That was the result of the poll on my Discord. If you would like to have a say on what games I play next, by all means, feel free to join up. There should be links both in the Twitch bio under the feed and on YouTube. So I'd be happy to have you. Now I'm hoping, because it's showing the Pro Controller down there, that the controller that I'm using, my nice Hall effect one, will actually work with it. I haven't given it a shot yet. Arrows will guide your way and you'll bounce back quickly after fall. That's kind of interesting, but no. We're just going to roll with regular. In the skies above Peach's castle. Wow, this thing's going crazy. There we go, that's better. So I haven't actually beaten this game before. I mean, I played it for a little bit on my prior Switch. This is the end for you! And I quite specifically said prior Switch because I bricked mine on Saturday, I think. Either I bricked it or bricked itself. I'm not really sure which. I'm hoping if I completely drain the battery out of it, it'll get back to functioning shape. Time for my wedding with Peach. Jealous Mario. So I had to run out and get a new one. That means this stream is brought to you by me with a whopping $180 price tag. Thankfully, I was able to find one at the local used shop, so that's slightly better, but still expensive. I just wanted to make sure I could follow through with my commitment to actually play the game you guys wanted to see me play, so that's what we're doing. Now, as I said, I have played this game on the previous Switch. Hey, Pebble, how you doing, friend? But I have played this game on the previous Switch. I know a little bit of what to expect, but I don't remember when the last time I played it was. So we're going in more or less blind. Can you hear me all right, Pebble? Everything okay? Audio level reasonably goodish? Okay, so that didn't work. I like the frogs with their little top hats. Whoa. I don't know, you feel bad today? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Were you not able to get a good night's rest? I like these guys, they're cute. Oh, that's interesting. I can look around in a cutscene, too.
But oh, meet the middles. So sorry for running away like that. You startled me. And I do startle easily. Isolmine, I saw what happened earlier. You've been through quite the rigor. You've landed in the Cap Kingdom. We've been under attack by the same monster that gave you such a trouncing. And to make matters worse, the fiend has kidnapped my little sister. I'd hoped to give chase to that monster in a ship on my own.
Well, I'm glad you like it. I have not beaten it. We're gonna make that the goal.
Unfortunately, all of our airships were wrecked in the attack. Although now that I think on it, I'm fairly certain there's a functioning ship in the next kingdom over. I could get us there if only I could reach the top of Top Hat Tower, which is being guarded by the monster's henchmen. You know, it seems we're after the same thing. Perhaps we should team up. Let's see if we can't help those... Mario too.
Peach hasn't said anything yet. I used my memory.
Not your style. How about this?
I had 3 hat puns in the Go Live message today. It was wonderful. Cappy is now your companion. Well, I hope, even if you're not feeling yourself, I hope you're having a good day anyway, friend. If nothing bad happened and it's just general malaise, I would say that's still an okay day. Can't I? There we go. Now why did that go straight out instead of... I guess I'm just crazy. That's okay. Do I have to jump and do it? Oh, I guess I do. Okay. I'm trying to get used to all these controls, and like I said, I'm still playing with the like handheld controller, the one that's not the Switch remotes. So it's a little different from what I remember. But I don't really like the Switch remotes. They feel weird in my hands because they're too tiny. Oh, speaking of, I saw something unusual yesterday. I didn't watch the full video, but I guess some dude on steroids had the unfortunate effect of his hands growing to enormous sizes. And he was probably using the steroids inappropriately, of course, like not medical steroids. But they were just monstrous. I couldn't believe how big just taking steroids got his hands. Although, if my knowledge is to be believed, while things like hands and feet grow bigger, other things apparently grow smaller, so I don't know that's a risk I would ever want to take as a man. But I guess when you have different priorities matter. Can I triple jump too? I gotta check, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can triple jump. Cool! Backflip. Can backflip, which means probably side flip too. And long jump. Okay, cool. It's been a while since I played this game at all. I'm still trying to remember all of the movement tech that's available to me. Actually, isn't there supposed to be like a rolling move I can do too? Yeah. It's a little bit harder to do though. Oh, I can do that with the right button. That's nice. Okay. But as I was saying, like one of the things that I have trouble with, or that I needed to remember, was all of the movement tech, because my memory of the last Mario game I played was Super Mario Sunshine, and for whatever reason they removed a bunch of like very general 3D movement tech from it. I mean, I know they wanted to put an emphasis on using FLUDD, so that's not too unusual, but it was still hard to get used to not having things like long jump. What did I do? I don't know what I did. That's okay. Something just did a special jingle like do-do-do, and hell if I know what. Alright. Oop. What are you doing up here?
Welcome to Bonneton, pride of the Cap Kingdom. Do you know about the action guide?
Actually, no, I don't. Oh, okay. Thanks for just taking me immediately there. All right.
You can see it anytime. Just open the menu with plus and then select action guide.
I wish things would do a more like mystical lore approach to commands, like we can only function with the help of fourth dimensional beings. They must give their control or something, you know, like just it's not just R1, it's like fourth dimensional being or higher beings. Well, hello Nika, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you for joining me today, as always. I hope you're having a good day. Glad to hear you're doing good. I am doing okay-ish myself. Thank you for asking. I slept alright. Maybe not quite enough, but I did sleep alright. As I mentioned earlier, I am bringing you this game on a particularly expensive mode today, because I had to buy a new Switch over the weekend. Yay, sleep indeed. But, yeah, for whatever reason, and I think I might have been partially responsible for it, because I forgot that I had a game running, and took it out to try and plug Mario Odyssey in. And so it just stopped loading. It's fully broken. I did not get a Switch 2. I just got the general Switch again. I didn't want to put more money in. I am not a wealthy man by any means, so I just went to the pawn shop and I got the regular old original release Switch. They had some Switch lights there, but from my understanding, the Switch Lite can't actually be docked, which would have been very unfortunate if I'd picked that up by mistake. And they did have some OLED switches, but I don't play in handheld mode, like, at all, so there wasn't much of a point to that. It would be nice, because if I can get the old Switch working, like if I can drain the battery out or take the battery out to hopefully give it a full reset, then I can return this system within 30 days. It's just a matter of if I can get it working.
I can see the monsters' minions from here, but all I can do is float helplessly and watch.
How is your day going, Nika? Has Outer Wilds been haunting your dreams? Did you get a chance to rewatch bits of your stream after you stopped yesterday? Just working? Fair enough. Press and hold what? Oh, cool. Okay. You had dreams about Outer Wilds? It's addicting, right? It's not a cult, but I understand. The brain juices are flowing. Excellent. Just make sure you keep them in your head, because if they flow all the way out, that's a problem. Took so many notes last night. Excellent. I'm happy to hear that. I'm just super curious if you figured out what we were trying to get at towards the very end of the stream yesterday. Oh, wait, can't I do the rolly thingy? Hold on. I don't want to do that. Oh, that... Whoopsie. So you can test theories on Sunday? Excellent. I am looking forward to it very much. Where'd it go? Oh, I guess it just started me over here. Over here? Yes, this is the way I have not been yet. He died in the stream. This is not that kind of run. Although I did do that kind of run when I played Subnautica. Because for Subnautica, that was how I added in extra challenge to it, since it's a game that I'd played before. I was like, if I die, I reset the game. Complete with, like, hardcore mode file deletion. However, I will say this. If I ever do challenges of that nature... Sorry, one sec. If I ever do challenges of that nature, one thing that I make sure to do is to... Can I not light that? I can't light that. Good. Oh, it gives me coins, but it doesn't actually light. One thing I make sure to do is to only enforce it myself. The way I read your live notification and was like, I swear if this fool is wearing a hat like me. Hold on, one sec. That's an excellent idea. That's a very funny one. Give me 1 second. I must have a hat here somewhere. Yeah, got one. Welcome to Hatsville, population hero. It'll do? Okay, yeah, good enough. Well, thank you, Pebble. This is actually my favorite hat. I like this messenger style. I would if I could. There you go. You might not be able to see much, but there you go. You look great in it, Pebble. That is my favorite type of hat, though. I used to wear baseball caps a lot, but I kind of outgrew them. That one's nice without looking pompous, I think. You just put yours on? Nice. I don't think I can actually wear a hat inside while I stream. I would overheat so quickly. Still have my grandfather's. It's got mad history. Awesome. Whee! I'm glad that the camera only captures from my shoulders up, by the way. Because otherwise you can't be going like this from down below to get Mario to roll. It's somewhat untoward. Oh, well, thank you for the sub, Nika. I appreciate you. I'm going to also guess that may have been because the ads just started. For the Switch Fund. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I mean, I appreciate everyone, but also for that. It's very nice to have. I was talking to my friend the other day, and I was like, I can't even believe people sub to me at all. I never thought I would be entertaining enough to have people sign on. Well, thank you for hanging out anyway, Brainer. I do appreciate you. I hope the studies are going well. Can't I do the little hat thingy? If I do right about here, not there. There we go. But yeah, I was just talking to my friend, and I'm like, I can't believe people sub to me at all, let alone the fact that they resub. It's a surprisingly humbling feeling to know that people are enjoying being here that much. So thank you very much for it. I appreciate you. Just exhausted. You should be done by Wednesday. That's cool. Well, I'm hoping you're done by Wednesday. I know homework is not exactly... Homework and studying is not exactly a fun thing. Oh yeah, I forgot this was a thing. I'm a position. There's this weird saying I used to hear, and I don't fully understand what it means, but it used to be "give up the ghost." And I don't know why people said that. It was fun, I just don't know why. There are some strange colloquialisms that I just don't get. Then I got like 20 days off before I start my summer term of electives. It's literally just more chemistry and bio classes. Fun. Okay, can I... Let's stick and dash. Shake the controller to jump higher. Oh, that's how I do that. Okay, cool. Whee! Whoop. You're gonna blow something up for funsies? Any idea what you're gonna blow up? Like maybe just a potassium and water stream? That could be fun. I don't know why I said stream. I don't expect you're going to show us as you blow something up. But a potassium and water experiment, that's always cool. Watch it slide around as it's igniting on the water. I know some basic chemistry. I did have to take it for my program when I was studying to become the therapy assistant that I am. Or perhaps that I was. I haven't been able to work for like 5.5 years now. Yeah, September will be 6, which is unfortunate. Just don't do another 9/11 or they'll talk about you for another 1,000 years. I mean, I would think being talked about would be the least of your concerns if he was to do another 9/11. I don't think that would be a good thing. Let's leave that off the table. But the jokes would be immaculate. They probably would, and I'm not going to say that a few didn't pop into my head the moment you said that. But I still don't want to make them. Have you? You've made 3 since I said, but the jokes? Yeah. Have you watched Nile Red, Brainer? Which, by the way, thank you for being here. I didn't say that. How are you doing today? I know you're working on homework and stuff, but I didn't, like, actually ask how you were. And that makes me feel bad, because I should have. Can I not climb this wall any further? I guess not. Tired? You think you're still alive? That's fair. That's fair. Pebbles is thrown off today too, and I myself am not as tired as I usually am. I did get a good amount of sleep, but you know how my body is. Even if I sleep, it's never good sleep. Okay, hold on. That was hilarious. Can I edge hang off of this again? I don't know why this makes me happy, but it does. I don't think we even got a day off when it happened, to be honest. Because I remember it happening in school, and we didn't get a day off. We just got the we got to watch it and skip that one class. I really wish there was some sort of reward for lighting up all of these lanterns, because I am doing it, like, ritualistically here. Wait, I didn't either. They still made us show up on the West Coast, so we were still at home as it was happening. Yeah. I watched that shit live in my mom's all-time to go to school. Yeah. Like I said, we were in class when it happened, because obviously time zones are a thing. So I didn't even know what was going on. It was very unusual. It happened just as we were starting social studies class. So the teacher had the TV out and was playing the live news coverage in the classroom, and I didn't know it was live. I thought it was I thought it was a recording, and I was just late for class. Turns out, no. But it's interesting how our perspectives on things change based on how we see the event. While actively freaking out about my grandfather's fight he conveniently missed, so that's a win. Oh, flight! Yeah! Missing that would probably be good. Although he would have been on the last flight where they weren't making you go through all sorts of hoops at the TSA for it.
The boss warned me that there'd be a fellow with a mustache coming along. I guess we ought to introduce ourselves. We're the wedding planners for the happy couple.
I don't get why they talk about it that much. Fifth of Poland population died when the Nazis and commies attacked us, and a few 100,000 were shipped deep shit. Russia and the world doesn't even know. That's fair too. Different priorities to different people, different political agendas, unfortunately. But like I said, politics and religion are things I don't want to get into on the stream, so I'll just say I understand, but that's about all I'm going to comment on. It's going to shock you to know this, but I go on tangents about that shit all the time. Yeah. Brainer is certainly strong-willed in the political aspect. I prefer to keep things more lighthearted. Hence why I just made the, I think it was the green-haired rabbit be very small-voiced New York mobster.
They call us the Brutals. Right there. We got that treasure we needed, so we ain't got no more business in these parts. Of course, roughing up to Goody Two Shoes medalist was in the contract, so I guess we still got a little work to do.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't want conflict. It should be a relaxing place to stand here. Whee! Or a relaxing place to hang out. So better no one knows, so no one can argue. Where is this guy? Do I have to knock these hats off? I guess that's what we're doing. Okay. He's making the magic trick. We pulled a rabbit out of his hat. Get. Come on, there we go. He pulled the rabbit out of a hat. That's funny. I like that. Whee! Now, if I remember correctly, I think... Yeah! I can be electric. This controller's vibration is way too strong. Like, I think you guys can hear it on the mic, too. Okay, you're gonna get this shit done and try not to have an aneurysm? That's fair. I was going to ask about Nile Red, because I watch his videos a lot, and I know you gotta get homework done, so feel free not to comment on it. But I really like his content. I think it's interesting. Unfortunately, I feel like I picked up some of his mannerisms when it comes to writing or speaking because of how much I like it. So it's like, today, we're going to light this on fire using our minds. And to do that, we're going to extract the essence of fire from this living flame. That's why I don't watch minority streams, and I rarely watch women's streams. I can't even make a joke without making someone mad, and I got burned a few times like this. That's understandable. You don't know who Nile Red is? Oh, brainer. If you get a chance to watch on YouTube, he's pretty cool. He does a lot of like chemistry and science experiments, but without scientific process. Like, it's not boring. So some of the fun things he did was like he took those like sanitary white plastic gloves that you wear, and he turned them into grape soda. He broke the chemicals down to make the flavor compound for grape soda while removing all of the toxic things that are the rest of the glove. And then he drank it, because why not? He does so much weird stuff, it's hilarious. I think he also did one of the coolest chemical reactions that I saw, which was I think it's called the Zaba-Ubatinsky reaction. Molecular chemistry is pretty cool, and he does a whole bunch of it. And it's like, it's a really interesting way to explain things, and it's not just an explanation, it's also the practical effects. So he even showed us how he had to completely get rid of a lot of his glassware because it got contaminated by a certain chemical. I don't remember which one, and it made all of the glassware so incredibly brittle that it wasn't useful for anything anymore. So we just had fun breaking it one day. It was cool. The only chemistry I know is between me and Hero. Yeah. Let me tell you, friend, if there was chemistry between us, it would be like water. H2O. Nico liked that one, I see.
Woo! Yeah, what a ride! And we made it to the Cascade Kingdom. Sorry, still a bit amped up from capturing a power line. Must collect myself. There should be an old airship somewhere around here. Let's see if we can't find it.
I'm glad you appreciated that joke, Diga. It was fun. Come to think of it, if I remember correctly, Nat might still be... Nat and Hubby, I guess. Might still be on the trip to visit their friends, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping that's going well for them. Apparently friends from the UK were visiting... Can I? I guess I can't do that. We're visiting Germany. I'm pretty sure they're in Germany. I wish I could travel like that, but even if I wanted to, like, the trip from the UK to... What is this? Can I... Oh, neat. The trip from Germany to anywhere else is, like, less than the time it would take me to get to another city here. It's still a very odd concept for me that you can drive for a couple of hours and be in a completely different country. Because I can drive for a couple of hours and just be in another city in the same province. And it's very unusual. Why is there a fossilized Goomba in here? Homing cap throw. After throwing your cap, shake the controller again to perform a homing cap throw. Your cap will fly toward the nearest target you can see. It's super handy when your aim is a little up. Oh, okay, that's cool. Whee! I like these guys. They're pretty colors. Probably can't step on them, but they're still cute. Yeah, probably shouldn't step on that. Probably shouldn't step on that. Can I... There is no dash button. It's just the momentum. I forgot I could just kick these. That's cool. Every single action Mario does in this game feels so nice. Like, there's just enough heft and impact to it to make it fun to perform, and I really like that. The flight from Poland to England cost me $10? The flight back cost me $70. I won't get to a town that's a few hours away for $10? Yeah. Man, I'd burn $10 in gas driving to the other end of my city. That's nuts. Basically what I'm saying is color me jealous. Although I think I mentioned it before. I have not really a bucket list, but I have one thing that I really want to do before I die. And it used to be that I wanted to take a first class flight. But first class flights are expensive and they don't last long enough. So I changed my mind, since we do have like a really long train that goes across the country here. I want to take a first class train ride instead. I think that would be a pretty cool thing to experience. Eee! I'ma moon you. No, I'm getting mooned instead. But yeah, first class train rides seems so cool. I want to take one to go to the northern section of Canada because I want to go see the Northern Lights up in a smaller town. Hiya, Nat. I was just talking about you. Welcome back. How you doing? Or welcome in, too, I guess. Did you have fun with your friends that were visiting?
What a lucky break. This will come in handy to power the airship. Have you ever seen anything like it?
I was talking about you. I was saying I didn't really expect you to be here. I figured you'd still be visiting with your friends from the UK. I'm glad you're here. It's always a pleasure to have you. I was just surprised. I hope everything went well. Yeah, we walked a lot around Dusseldorf today. Pebble! Stop calling people Nazis. I'm going to pretend I did not see that. You're still at the hotel. Fair enough. Well, thank you for making time to come hang out. I do appreciate you. Did you bring hubby and the kiddo with you too? How are they enjoying it? Super Luigi Odyssey YYT. Nice. I have to go with the meme version, Luigi. I have to say LeBron James. If I'm saying it objectively, and I don't really know basketball, but I think objectively Michael Jordan would be better. I think his record is technically better too. But for the meme, I have to say LeBron James. So I can't really stay for long, but I wanted to hang a bit. They are here too. My friend also came with hubby and kiddo, so it was a 2-family trip. Very nice. Well, I hope everybody is getting along and you're enjoying your time together. And I hope that was a satisfactory answer, Luigi. Welcome in, by the way. Good to have you here. I'm Hero. I cough a lot and I make stupid puns. And do stupid voices.
Ah, this is what we were looking for. It's looking a bit more rough than I'd expected. No, it's just an older model. I'm certain it can still fly. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Just throw me on that globe there.
She acquired much quantum knowledge, Nat. But she was having trouble getting into the Tower of Quantum Knowledge at the end of last stream. Sorry about that. I have many ideas now. Hooray. I still have to fight myself when I watch streams for Outer Wilds. Many good ideas are good. But, yeah, I have to fight myself. It's very difficult for me to watch in a reasonable way because I don't want to ruin the experience for people. But also the desire to be a notepad and give hints kicks in really strong. It's not good. I wish I could fight that urge more. Took notes on my phone so I can remember for Sunday. Are you dreaming of the sun exploding yet? Because I certainly did dream about it. Nice.
Huh? Nothing's happening. That power moon must not have given the ship enough energy. I wonder if we can find more around here.
Nika had dreams of space last night. Oh, it's so wonderful. But it's not a cult. It's not a cult. I slid down a little bit. Sorry about that. I rather desperately have to find a camera without such a strong fisheye lens effect on it. Oh, hey, get... Mini coins. Not a cult. Yeah, and we are so jealous of it, Nika, you have no idea. Oh, how do I... Maybe I should play with the Switch controllers, because as much as I love this one, I know that there's maneuvers I need to be doing that this thing is just not going to let me do. 1 second. I didn't need to do that. I gotta grab the controllers off of the Switch. Controllers... Change group and order. There we go. Gimme. Oops. There we go. You're starting to understand? Excellent. Hero Hubby saw a stuffed blobfish toy and he said, Nat, look, I found a hero. Excellent. Oh, let me get rid of that. One moment, please. Ugh. Ban the bot. Bad bot. All right. Preview projector. Always on top. There we go. You know, I was looking through my settings yesterday, and apparently there's just also a setting to have this always on top when I go into preview mode. I don't know why I didn't check that box. That would have made things significantly easier. Anyway, let me get comfy here. Because I think... Hooray! Thank you! I'm looking forward to seeing it. Me and my blobfish face shall be most excited. Can I not? How's the... There's a way that I'm supposed to, like... I think if I leave this out here, I can do a hat jump? And then... That didn't work. I don't know. There's a lot of movement tech here that I want to do, but I've forgotten how to do it. I'll come back for that. I'll figure it out. What I can say is because I don't have to shake to do the throw, and it's just the Y button, I can probably go back to the controller I was using, because that'll be nicer. I'm sorry for the pausing. We're playing the game for the first time in forever. For the first time in forever. And I'm... Oh, change group order. That's right. Trying to get used to it again. Do what you must. I must. How is the audio quality, by the way? The mic is a little further out than yesterday because I adjusted the camera position. And it's not only further out, I took it from being like up here and spun it down. So hopefully it's still good. Excellent. Thank you for letting me know. Crispy? Excellent. Excellent. Also, I know I did the fake singing for the first time in forever, but I don't 100% know the lyrics to that song. Actually, I don't even 30% know the lyrics to that song. Crispy, crispy. Snap, crackle, pop, Kellogg's Rice Krispies. I am curious, Nat, what is your watch streak at right now? Are you up to 30 now? Because I think you said 25 just the other day. I was worried you were going to lose it. I know you've been working hard to bring that streak back up, and I appreciate you for it. I was just thinking of it because Nika subscribed with her Prime sub today. I was very happy about it. Ooh. You're stressed? It's almost 8 p.m. and my kiddo's jumping all around the hotel room, not sleeping. 27, nice. I forgot about Mr. T-Rex. Oh yeah, I can dash too. So almost 30. Woohoo! Did you know one time I tried to start a dinosaur museum? It was gonna be like Jurassic Park. Except it didn't go anywhere. Apparently people didn't want to see a bunch of broken teacups. I did say they were T-Rex, though. T-Rex. Bad hero bad? No. Good hero good? Good hero good? I shall not be stopped. The puns must flow. What's this? Did I do something here? Oh! That's interesting. Actually, shouldn't this be breakable too? Brokeable. What's with the open mouth? It was funny. I love my puns, okay? You cannot stop me. You couldn't even stop me if you tried to train me with punishment. Punishment. It is my bra face. Okay, excellent. I haven't had a girlfriend in a while. I don't have a bra face. Wait, no, that's a bra face. Never mind. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That is also a good reaction. See, this time I don't even know if that OMFG from Nika is because she found it hilarious. Whoa! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! We have no comments. That's fair. That's fair. I'm not faulting you for not having comments. I'm just not sure if that OMFG was because she was appreciating its humor or if she was flabbergasted. I'm okay with either. Just wondering. You're dying at your desk. Okay, good, good, good. I mean, don't fully die until you've finished Outer Wilds and the DLC, but I'm glad I can make you giggle. Gonna give Nika a stroke. Thank God you're working from home. Fair enough. Yeah, that's very fair. I'm glad I can be entertaining for you while you're trying to work. I want to finish with whatever is hiding behind those rocks. So what is there to see in Dusseldorf, by the way, Nat? I don't actually know what sort of... You're getting paid to watch your stream? Awesome! Hopefully that's a good day. I mean, if I had to pay people to watch my stream, I think I would be sad. The fact that somebody else is paying you to do it, though, pretty okay with that. That's nice. I like this community. There should be more people here. Well, I'm glad you feel that way, Pebble. It's so nice to hear that you enjoy your time here. That is something I am very happy I can bring. Is good people indeed. Whee! Oh! Did I just killed the chain chomp. I didn't know I could do that. Oopsie. Okay, how do I get... There we go. How do I... Can I interact with this? Oh, yeah, there he is. I like the good peeps in this community. There's a lot of Japanese in this city. Hold on. It's chill. Good people here. There's a lot of Japanese in this city. So there's a Japanese neighborhood with all the good foods and weep stuff. Awesome. I like the good peeps in this community. Well, I'm pretty sure, to be honest, if we do have a good community here, I can't take full responsibility for it because I think, aside from Jacob Nacob and Conop and Waylord, Nat was my first regular viewer. Like, she was the first person who came to hang out and be a friend with me after Conop. Because Waylord and Jacob and Conop all joined while we were, or while I was going through Outer Wilds. That's how they actually found me. And Conop, even though I think Conop left the Discord and I haven't seen her in a long time, she was like friend number one. She was coming to hang out with me and like just hang for whatever I wanted to play. It made hanging out a lot nicer of an experience knowing somebody was here. But then Nat came to hang out. She found me when I was making stupid puns playing Dave the Diver. And, oops. Ever since, she's been here. And as, like, a staple of the community, I guess, or, like, a very consistent friend, it's been a wonderful thing having her around. So, if anybody can take responsibility for helping build this nice community that everyone enjoys, definitely it's Nat. Yeah, Dave the Diver's pretty good. Did you hear there's actually going to be a another DLC released for it soon? Oh, hey, get out of here. I don't remember which one, but I did... That's how I'm here. Excellent. Yeah! I didn't even go through any of the DLC when we played. I suppose that is something I could do as like a nice break every once in a while, is revisit older games that have DLC content. Sorry, one sec. There we go. I also did none of the DLC, but I got all of the achievements, so I have no will to go back. That's fair. I think if I didn't still have my save file, I wouldn't want to go back. But because I can just kind of pick up, and it's not like Dave the Diver is... it doesn't have a steep learning curve, I feel like it would be pretty okay to go do. There we go. Also, oh, by the way, I wanted to mention, I'm sorry, you probably heard that. I slapped my knee in excitement. I'm sitting cross-legged, so when I thought of something I wanted to say, I just, like, pat my leg really excitedly. But, I do that offline, too, by the way. If I ever go, oh, in chat, that's exactly what I'm doing. But... I did want to mention that Steam had sales the other day, so I did also pick up Celeste. So I have that available for game options later on. Because I know you guys wanted me to play it. Spin through it. When you're surrounded by enemies, you wish you could hit them all at once. How will spin around you. Yeah! I've heard good things about it too, and so when I saw it on like 75% off for $7, I was like, yeah, I'll get this. That seemed worthwhile. Celeste, Pebble. I picked up Celeste. It was on sale for $7, so I have that available. Also, I picked up another game that I wanted, which was 75% off. Oops. Isn't there a way to jump towards the hat when it's spinning? It doesn't matter. Yes, but Firewatch, as far as I know, hasn't come on sale yet. I know you guys are aware, but I do not exactly have funds in abundance to spare. I am what you would call a fairly broke boy. But, oh, I want in there. I've forgotten how to get in there. What was I trying to say? I do like to pick games up when I can. I just have to wait for sales. And I did, unfortunately, have to make the extremely expensive purchase of a new Switch the other day. You got Moonlight Island, and I'm enjoying it. Moonstone Island, okay. But yeah, if you weren't watching Discord, my Switch died on Saturday, or rather bricked. It's not dead, I just can't access it. So I'm hoping I can play it... or I'm hoping I can fix it, but I need to go get a tiny screwdriver to remove the battery. Firewatch is almost always on sale on GOG Galaxy. It's like Steam. Fair enough. I have heard really good things about it, but I don't remember what it was likened to. I remember that there were a lot of comparisons being made, but I don't remember if it was to Outer Wilds or if it was to Stanley Parable. Because I think there's one that's like Stanley Parable too, and that's unfortunately not great for stream. I would play it off stream, the same way I played Berry off stream, because, you know, scary game. And it was just randomly clicking and waiting and things. Let me tell you, we've gone flat and rather blocky at that. I was pretty shocked at myself for playing that game. Because it is kind of scary, and you know me, I am a goddamn coward. Oop. It's not even, like, truly scary. It's just vaguely scary. Okay, I can't get those. I'm not wasting my time with that. But unfortunately, I am not a brave fellow. Bravery and I don't get along. I'm actually kind of concerned, because there are enough people hanging around now that I think it's possible, unlikely, because not everyone can be here every day, but I think it's possible that we can hit that 5-person average viewership for the month, eventually. And when that happens, I have to play that first scary game that Grim recommended to me. And let me tell you, I am happy that we are far away from the 10 viewer a month still, because as interested as I am in it, I do not want to play Subnautica Red Plague mod. I will cry. I want to play it, I just don't think that's a good idea. I'm definitely going to suffer the entire time. It's not supernatural, which means that I am more inclined to play it. Oh yeah, I forgot I can play pool with these guys. Whoa. Yeah, it's not fun being a coward, but I do really want to play it. I saw, or I have seen, I should say, the guy who developed it, or is like paying to have it developed, play it a little bit. And it's really cool. It's also terrifying. And fleshy. What's this? You say you need to repair some silly old airship? Why, I could never part with any of my precious power moons. It sounds to me like someone wants to be a snack for my adorable chain chumpikins. Ooh. Wow. Got hit by the first and most obvious attack pattern in history. Whee! I know I shouldn't be thrown off by the fact that I'm taking hits in a Mario game, but also it still feels embarrassing to take hits in a Mario game. It's like dying in a Zelda game. It's like, this is baby game. Why you take damage? Why you die? Whereas when I'm playing things like Hollow Knight, or I'm assuming if I ever played Dark Souls or Elden Ring, if I take deaths there, no, totally understandable for me. I'm like, that's fair. I'll take that. Honestly, I don't know if I'll ever see those alternate endings for Hollow Knight 3 and 4. Sorry for the small quiet. I was posting my week schedule. No problem. Are your friends going to be gone by tomorrow? Are you going to be able to stream tomorrow, Nat? Those are hard endings to get. Yeah, I believe it. And I'm asking because I can't see the post right now. Which, by the way, I don't know if you heard Nat. No stream tomorrow. We go back home tomorrow, but we are tired. That's fair. I just wanted to remind you, if you didn't post for Saturday because you were looking forward to Nika's stream, Nika won't be streaming on Saturday because she has a funeral to attend, which means it is wide open if you want to stream and not miss Outer Wilds at the same time. So hopefully you didn't just leave that out for the day if you were expecting that. Yes, I know she mentioned that after you had left, Nat. So yeah, I do the same thing. That's why there's no Sunday stream for me right now either, is because I'm putting it off in order to enjoy watching Nika go through Outer Wilds. But also, since there's not going to be Outer Wilds that day, figured you might be interested in that info.
It's as strong as 3 power moons combined. It should get the ship moving in no time.
I left it out, but I'll also have a long day that day, so I won't stream either. Fair enough. That's okay. I just thought I'd mention it.
Let's see if we can't make this work. Throw me on that globe.
You're welcome. I figured it was important information to know. Banana sail. I really like that shimmery effect of the globe right now, the one on the top there. I don't know why, but whenever things have that like shimmery pearlescent look to them, oh, I could look at that for hours. The same thing with one thing that I really miss. I know it seems like those two thoughts were disconjointed, but the thing that I really miss is back in the 90s, everything was sparkly. Everything had that power or that pattern where it was like reflecting light at different angles and shimmery. You could get the stickers at the mall or at the store that had that same pattern. All of our binders were like that. Oh, I miss those days. They were really pretty. I like when it's like shimmery, pretty colors. At my limit, dozing off. No worries. I hope Kiddo was able to get to sleep and is not bouncing around the walls for you. And I hope you had a good day. I hope tomorrow goes well for you as well. Kiddo is still bouncing. Oh no. That's a problem for hubby to deal with then. Say hi to hubby for me. I hope everybody's having a good time, and thank you for coming to spend time with me. I appreciate you. I hope you know that. It's always nice to have you.
Alright. We've enough fuel to reach the Sand Kingdom. Let's go save those two. Why don't you take the helm? Just select Sand Kingdom and press A and we'll be off.
Fine, if I have to. Whee! I didn't even find the store here. I thought there was supposed to be a way to buy Mario new outfits. I think there's even a banana hammock for him. I don't want to give him the banana hammock, but I think there is one. I feel like there was an outfit that I liked having him wear before, but I don't remember which one it was. Yeah, if I remember correctly, there is... in the Water Kingdom, the bathing suit is either a banana hammock or, like, just regular swim shorts. I don't remember which. But I think you can also have him in just straight-up underwear, too, like he's in his boxers. I'm pretty sure, because I remember there being, like, orange-colored trunks with white polka dots. Yeah, they let you do a lot of unusual things here. But you can go buy unique things with the purple coins. Don't get my hopes up.
So, how do you like me as a captain's hat? Pretty classy, wouldn't you say? Now then, where were we? That monster's name is Bowser? Well, we'll chase him down in no time in the Odyssey. Seeing as how we've got some time to kill, let's review some useful skills. Travel tip, ground pound. It's what I did to your mother last night. I mean to smash...
I cut myself up guard saying that. Woo! That one just came out.
We should discuss the Sand Kingdom too.
Yeah! I thought it was funny.
As you're no doubt pieced together, or as you've no doubt pieced together, it is entirely covered in sand, and as you can imagine, it gets quite hot. Actually, it's only hot during the day. There's some ruins there, and an artifact called the Binding Band that links people forever, like a wedding ring. And this Bowser seems like just the sort of creep that would steal a priceless antiquity for his sham wedding.
Let's be honest, if you were a supervillain, I think he would steal things for a wedding quite naturally, and that would be pretty cool. I'm not saying I would ever be a supervillain, but if I was, that would absolutely be something I'd do. Like, Queen Elizabeth's tiara? Yes, that will look quite nice on my bride.
Huzzah! I declare the maiden voyage of the Odyssey a complete success. But why is it so cold?
Whatever happened? Do you guys remember that heist that they pulled off for like the royal jewels or whatever in England? Whatever happened to that? Did they get those back? Because I seem to remember that being a hilarious thing for like 3 days, and then they just stopped talking about it. Yeah, right? I forgot about it too. It just kind of faded from memory. But the guys just steal a crane, go up to the second floor in construction gear, and take everything, and nobody asks questions? What the hell?
But why is it so cold? I thought deserts were supposed to be hot. Huh? The top of that tower is shining. But how could that be? Could it be a power moon?
Either that or a rainbow-colored lightsaber. Ooh, actually, there has been this guy I've seen on YouTube who, he's making a lightsaber, but it's like the world's most advanced lightsaber. And apparently you can even, like, piece it together yourself after you order it. But it's, I saw a video of one man breaking in the dog shelter just to cuddle with dogs because his dog died of cancer a week ago. Yeah, that feels like something I would do. Although I don't know why you'd break into the shelter for that. I'm pretty sure they let you go in there and do that and take dogs for walks and things. At least as far as I remember, is you can actually sign up to just take some of those dogs on walks and get them out and about. But that definitely feels like something I would do. I forgot. I didn't forget. I just, I remember when my dog passed, how devastating that was. I still feel really bad about it, because the last 2 dogs, I have been so pathetically, woefully unprepared to lose my fuzzy friends that I didn't go with my parents to get the dogs put down. And I still regret it, but I just, like, I wasn't strong enough to deal with that. Unfortunately, sad turn for the conversation here. But it is something I regret. Not much I can do about it, mind you. I just have a tender heart. That's the worst part about having pets. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think I could reasonably have a pet now. as a result of those experiences, because I do miss having them around, but I can't take care of them, and I absolutely can't take the loss of them. I am just not strong enough. Oh, wow. I didn't know that was a thing for a chain reaction. Yeah. I mean, we talked about one of my dogs before. His name was Patch. Why is this... I feel like there's something here, and I don't know what or why. But my controller is vibrating like there's a secret. Oh, there it is. Cool. Yeah, his name was Patch. He was a good boy. He was a Lhasa Apso. And that was the only one we could get because he was hypoallergenic. Which meant that he had hair instead of fur. And that was what was needed because my mom had developed a lot of allergies. Which was cool. He was also probably the best dog that I can remember ever having. I think I've only had 2 in my lifetime. Maybe 3, but I was too young to remember the first one. I do think if I ever do get another dog... This is a game of hot and cold, isn't it? It feels like it should be right there where my feet mixed. I do feel like if I ever get another dog, the key to not hating life would be to get a second one at about 5 years in. Because then the first dog would be able to help train the second one, which would be great. And on top of that, when I'd have to put the older one down, the younger one would still be around to comfort me, so I wouldn't be able to be, like, super depressed about it. We could support each other in that endeavor. Because I know the dog would miss its friend as well. Yeah! But I think specifically that age gap is important to make sure that their lifetimes stagger. Yeah, the whole... My thought is if you can stagger the lifetimes of the dogs, then you can keep getting a new one at 5 years. Hey, Otter! Welcome in, friend! How you doing? Thank you for mentioning that, Nika. His name is the same color as yours, so I totally missed his chat for a second. I appreciate you mentioning that. But it has been a while. How are you doing, friend? So nice to see you again. I don't think I even got to ask how your concert went. That was the last time you were in, was just before that. You were going to a concert in Sweden? Not Sweden. I remember you saying you were performing there. And I hoped it went well. But glad to hear you're doing good. There's a prize in this party room, but to find it, you have to feel it. Walk around, feel the rumble. Let it move you to find the prize. Concert went well. I'm super happy to hear that. I don't think I ever asked what instrument you play either. I'm not a religious man. I believe in nature and living in peace with it. I believe in folklore. Forgots for everything like in Slavic folklore, but I believe that someday I will meet my dogs that will pass away during my life. You play the saxophone. Nice. You know, when I was growing up... Also, sorry, one sec. Let me address one thing at a time. That is very fair, Pebble. I'm glad you have something you believe in regardless. I was thinking specifically of a game that I saw a couple of streamers play, or a couple of people play on YouTube, where it was like Dogs in Heaven Simulator or something, and you were just interacting with all the goodest boys that were up there. It seemed very sweet and wholesome. And also kind of heart-wrenching. If I ever remember the name, I'll let you know. I think you might like it. But on to Otter's comment. Saxophone is awesome. When I was a kid, I didn't care for saxophone because it featured pretty heavily in a lot of the music my dad liked. Ah, that's a stronger vibration. It must be around here. I can feel it somewhere. Right! Not up here. I cannot find this damn thing. I didn't like saxophone much when I was young. My dad had a lot of music that featured it, and so, you know, the way you get rebellious anti-parent habits kind of threw me off for it for a very long time. And then I recently discovered a really cool band within the last, like, year or two called The Midnight. And I have been listening to them like crazy, and they've got a bunch of saxophone hooks in there. So I have come to appreciate it. I really have. I understand why it's cool. I still can't take too much of it, but I am definitely more on board with it than I ever was before. I don't know if you've ever heard The Midnight, but I think they are amazing. Can't I? Yeah! Some of my favorite songs right now are... You can only play on people's emotion. Fun. Hold on. Can I not jump for that? I thought I could. I thought there was a way to... Yeah, like that. Like that. Some of my favorite songs right now are Crystalline. That's got a really nice hook for it. Like, it's got this big, sexy saxophone part, or saxophone breakdown in it. And some of their newest stuff that I've really been enjoying, I don't remember if there's saxophone in them, but they're called Digital Dreams, Love is an Ocean, and Summer is Ending Soon. Oh, and absolutely check out Days of Thunder and Gloria. Those are amazing songs. Apparently last year when I found them, in the small amount of time in between, I ended up being like a top 5% listener or something. I do own a harmonica like Suzuki, one which was pretty expensive, and it sounds so good. And I plan to start learning again soon. Cool. But how am I doing? Am I done with Hollow Knight? Yes, we did the last stream of Hollow Knight. What's today? We did it on Friday. I got through 2 endings. I beat the Radiance, and we finished off making an attempt on Pantheon 4 after beating Pantheon 3. Which is good, because, you know, Pantheon 3 was very hard. It took me a long time to get through. And I just don't know if realistically I'll get the last 2 endings. But I did get 2 of them at least. Also, since I assume this is the first time you've actually been here, this is only the 3rd time I've tried this. Hi! Face cam. I'm glad I have not scared you away with my blobfish mug. It is a very new and unusual thing for me. But these ones are actually going to go up on YouTube, so I cannot just hide anymore. You get to enjoy the horror. Cap jump. Hold down Y after throwing your cap will spin in place for a little while. Run into the cap. See, can't I do... that's homing. Okay. Huh. That's alright, no big deal. Yeah, I did notice the face cam. Fun seeing the face behind the fun. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. The very first time I did it. So right now, I didn't mention this. Right now, I got a new mic the other day. Hopefully it sounds good too. But the reason that I actually got it was... I don't think I ever showed you guys this thing. Actually, where did I put it? I don't know where I put it. I made a homemade mic stand for myself quite a while ago, but I just made it out of aluminum, and all I had was the aluminum itself and some tin snips. So it was basically this long axe with very sharp corners on it that I was just resting on my desk, and the microphone was sitting on top. Now I have this new mic that actually comes with a boom stand, like a swing away boom stand, so I can move it. And I was able to attach my camera to it, which is excellent, because before the camera was like probably 4 or 5 feet away from me. That was the closest thing I had to a desk. Actually, I can show you. Don't mind the mess of the room. Down here. So that's where it was before. And as you might imagine, and as you could see, that fisheye lens, it's kind of, it's not great. It's very unappealing, even at this rate, like where it is. I can't do much about it now, but it's not great. Yeah. So that's how I've always done it, because with my health, I don't really have a computer desk to sit at. So all of the gameplay, my PC, the stream, everything goes through the TV. And this couch that I'm sitting on, this recliner, is also my bed, because I have to be able to keep my back kind of elevated, otherwise I can't breathe. Oh yeah, I truly wish I had a better camera. I just don't yet. I'm working on it. It's unfortunate and it's not appealing, but I'm trying to get used to being on camera anyway. And once I can figure out which camera I want to get and get it set up, it'll be nicer. But hey, at least it works in my favor, because much like how I tell everybody I look like a blobfish, so that when you actually see my face, everything is an upgrade, regardless of what you think of me. At least with getting used to my face in this fisheye lens, when I get a better camera that doesn't do that, I'll be less concerned about my looks, because I'm used to this.
I saw the craziest couple come racing past on their way to the ruins. I figure they're still out that way.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Dress like us, party like us, that's what we say anyway. But your hat and gloves need a little local color. Look around, you'll get the idea.
Yeah. I talked about it last stream, but I am not what one would call confident in myself. Where can we plant this? Oh, okay. I have barely any pictures of myself growing up, too. I guess I need to find 3 of them. I'm not sure where to look. Just because no matter what age I was not confident. You forgot about the voices? Man, did you get a chance to watch any of the Hollow Knight playthrough, Otter? Because I did. I tried really hard to match all of the voices with what the empty sounds they were making were. Except for Cornifer. Cornifer was Jamaican. I didn't care what his voice sounded like. To me, Cornifer was the Jamaican man. He's sitting there like, I'm drawing maps, and you can't say nothing about it. It's very important. You love the Jamaican Cornifer. That's very good. I'm glad to hear it. It's nice to know that my stupid impressions are appreciated. I like to do them to myself a lot of times. And I know there's a good couple of them that are absolutely awful, but they're still fun to do. So I'm glad you find enjoyment in them as well. In fact, I think as we play more RPGs, I'm going to do the same thing that I saw Game Grumps do, which is to try and mute the voices so that I get to voice everything as we're going through the gameplay as well. Because I think that would be entertaining. You're going to go lurk some. Finally got around to playing One Shot, and so far you're loving it. What is One Shot? I'm sorry, I know you just said you were going to go lurk, but I am curious. Please do tell me about this before you head out, if you don't mind. I'm going to... Ooh! That was not what I wanted to do. Hello. Absolutely. Thank you kindly. I am always happy to hear about new games because I don't, I have very particular tastes that it's hard to break out of, but I am always interested in learning more. Like, Hollow Knight was a complete mystery to me. I owned it because I heard it was good, but I never really played it, and I super enjoyed it. I've got over 120 hours, and I was like, this is freaking amazing. As far as I know, it's kind of like Undertale, pixel art RPG, same era of games, but it's very meta-heavy. How so? Like, it plays into tropes, or it's just very self-aware? Because the thought of... Ooh, as in the game needs you to mess around with files and stuff? Oh, okay, and addresses you, the player, directly. Okay. So it's like Doki Doki Literature Club, then. Because I remember that one, too, had ARG elements in it as well. Shovel Knight was cool. I didn't beat it yet. It knows it's a collection of files on your PC. Cool. Oops. I could really use some help. These little things are kicking my ass. But the characters don't. Okay, that's interesting. Also, as the title says, you only have one shot. Like, you have to reinstall it if you, or clear your cache if it doesn't work. If you don't get it the first time. Oh no! Oh, I thought that was high enough. That's about as far as you know? Fair enough. Well, it sounds interesting. And to address you, Pebble, yes, I have played Shovel Knight for a little bit. It is cool. And we will be playing more games of that style. Because I have a whole bunch of Mega Man games. Like, I have the Mega Man collection and the Mega Man X collection for my GameCube. I'm a surprisingly big Mega Man fan now that I think about it. Because I also have the... I recently got the Mega Man Star Force collection. And I have the Mega Man Network Transmission collection. And I have Mega Man Legends 1 and 2. Actually, I'm going to come out of here for now because I want a new bullet bill. And, yeah, so we'll be playing a lot more platformers. A lot more jump and shoot, man. I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going here. I don't think this is it. I think I'm dead. Hooray! But Shovel Knight, I don't own it. I think I played it at a friend's house, maybe? I'm pretty sure. I don't think that was the way I was supposed to go with this. Whoop! And I would like to play more of it, especially the DLC, because some of the DLC introduced those new characters, and that looked incredibly fun to play. I've forgotten which were the ones. It was like a Reaper Knight or something. Looked super cool to play as. And so I hope eventually to pick that up as well. The problem is that getting the Shovel Knight games is expensive. They don't seem to have sales very often. Which is fair. It is difficult for me to justify paying more than $5 for a game at any time. Because, yeah, I am not a wealthy fellow. There are some things I'll buy if I just really, really like them. But that's few and far between. I think the last game that I actually bought at full price really was the, Mega Man Star Force Collection. Which is extra silly of me because I have the games themselves, too. Like, there is no reason that I had to buy the full collection. Except to play them on the TV as opposed to on the, Are you kidding me? That's dumb. As opposed to playing them on my 3DS. But it is fun to be able to do that, so I'm not complaining. That was actually the game that ended up bricking my... Ooh, heart. That ended up bricking my Switch the other day because... Come on. Whoop! It was in there. Ooh! And I pulled it out. Did I die? How did it... Oh, because I got a moon. That's right. It restored all my health. I pulled it out forgetting that it was still running and the Switch was in sleep mode. And now the Switch just won't start up. So I am going to try really hard to never do that again. Because I felt like such a dum-dum doing it. I probably need a bullet bill for that. I think I'm also going to have to actually get the nunchucks. Nunchucks? No, the Switch controllers working for this game again. Because I like playing with the solid controller like this, but I know that it's not really designed for it. So I'm just going to have to get into the habit of using them again. I did get controllers and things with this new Switch that I got. It was a secondhand one. Oh, wow! Thank you for the raid, Kojo. I appreciate that very much. Welcome in. To the raiders, hi, I'm Hero. I make stupid puns and dad jokes. I do silly voices. Hands are in the air. I'm sorry. And I cough a lot. But I appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoy your time and you stick around. If not, don't worry, I understand. Sometimes you go with the raid just for the channel points, and that's cool too. But, Kojo, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? Hey, thank you for the follow, Kudea. Appreciate you. How was your stream? And what were you streaming? Please do tell me about it. Thank you for the follow as well, Tana. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy being here and you come hang around more. It's very nice to have you. I don't really know how to get up here. Oh shoot, I was here earlier. Yes, you were, Luigi. Thank you for coming back, though. I appreciate that. I hope you did hear my answer to your question before you took off. Guess I just have to do this. Holy cow! Ooh. Oh! I didn't know I could do that. Thank you as well, Tim's Gaming Odyssey. It's so nice of you guys to follow. I appreciate you. I'm not used to getting raids, and much less so am I used to having so many people follow all at once, but I want you to know I appreciate every one of you for it. Also, Kojo says, I'm doing okay. I had to end stream a little early today because KFR is starting to wear me out. What is KFR, may I ask? I'm not familiar with the acronym. I was doing Mario Odyssey. Oh, Koopa free running. Got you. Okay. And I think you might be getting carpal tunnel or something because my arm doesn't feel good after doing so many motion control rolls. That's totally fair. I hope you get a good rest after that. Oh man. Thank you as well for the follow, Xena. I appreciate you being here. And absolutely, by the way, I would be happy to know how everybody else's day is going as well. Clearly you've been hanging out with Kujo, which means he must be a cool guy. Cooper free running, yes. I picked that up from his explanation, but I appreciate you doubling down on it. Never hurts in case I miss something. What is that there for again? I've forgotten. Coolest cow. Seems like. I will warn you in advance, though. I do like my puns, so if there are... having knowledge of the coolest cow, I might end up milking this for all it's worth. Kojo cow, right, Kojo. I'm sorry, I keep calling you Kujo. Milking it for all it's worth. I gotta change these controls. I'm chill. Okay, good. For those of you that did follow, by the way, I do try and put a stupid new pun into the go live message of every stream, so I hope you get a chance to giggle at them. The one I was most proud of for thinking up recently was I recently had cheese made on a Swiss golf course. I could tell because there were 18 holes in it. I've gotten Kujo a lot before. There's a channel with like 100,000 subs that has the name Kujo, so I get it more often than you'd think. Fair enough. So I stream at what am I? I think this is technically GMT, but I stream at 11 a.m. GMT, which I guess would be like 10 a.m. Pacific, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And the reason that I have those specific days and don't just do every day is because I kind of rotate off with a friend of the channel, or I guess a friend of mine now, not IRL, but online. Her name is Noobnat, which if you guys... I really need to set up some sort of bot to take care of this, because I want to give shoutouts to more people. But if you guys ever feel like following Noobnat, she is an excellent streamer and a friend of the stream. My friend, I will say. Same for Nika. Nika Aru, who is also here, is playing Outer Wilds on Saturday and Sunday right now. She can only stream on the weekends, but she's quite fun to watch. And if you've played Outer Wilds, you know that there is a great joy in being able to watch new people explore the game. Make sure to hop on the machine. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Kudea. I hope to see you around. Obviously not at the expense of Kojo, because, you know, you got to spend time with the coolest cow, but I will appreciate any time that you want to come hang out. It's nice to have you here. And I hope you don't mind the weird fisheye lens. I'm not used to streaming with the camera either. This is something I've only done a handful of times. In fact, this is the third time I've ever had it. So, it's odd getting used to. I'm glad you enjoy it, Nika, as always. Oh, I will say, regardless of if you want to try and support someone else, if you haven't seen Outer Wilds, don't go watch Nika's stream right now. Just don't do it. Because Outer Wilds is a game you only get to play once, and you don't want to ruin it for yourself by learning things before you go in. As much as I love you, Nika, I don't want to ruin the experience for other people. You can hang out with her when she's not playing it. Hold on, sorry. Good stream here. You're so chill. Oh yeah, cool stream. Thank you, Kojo. The puns are a treat. Face reveal! Yes, 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 yes. It is the one thing that I will tell everyone, and had I known that going into my playthrough, I would have said it about mine as well. Actually, I think I did tell people a few times. But Outer Wilds is absolutely one of, if not the best game I have ever played. It is well worth the time investment if you get the chance to play it. I'ma ruin it. Lord Vader is Link's father. Luke's father, gotcha. No spoilers to Outer Wilds. I just realized the stream title is a pun. Yes! Yes, it is! Actually, one second. I want to tell you, just because I thought today's Go Live message was funny as well, it was, new hat, who dis? Alternatively, time to flip your lids. And then with the ellipses, I'll put a cap on these puns. You may, in fact, preview scaling. Where is my preview projector? There we go. It took me a second to register. Yeah, I really like my dad jokes. He can't be stopped. Uh-huh. Well, see, here's the thing, is I mentioned that I cough a lot, and that's because I have a chronic cough. In case you're wondering, it is because I had a really bad side effect to the COVID vaccine 5 years ago. And so the muscles in my throat are constantly spasming. And unfortunately, when I get excited or I move too much or laugh, I end up making the cough worse, which is awful because I find myself goddamn hilarious. Which means like 90% of the time I tell a pun, I'm getting instant karma because I make myself suffer with the additional coughing fits. Oh! Uh-oh. Yeah. I mean, you could call it a self-glaze, but, like, it's more like self-flagellation. Not in the physical form, but because I do end up suffering as a result of my own self-appreciative humor. If anybody doesn't like puns, they also get the satisfaction of seeing me break down into coughing fits. So, you know, whether you like puns or you like seeing me suffer for the puns, hopefully there's a little something for everyone. But, as I was saying earlier, I didn't just want to talk to Kojo, like everybody that followed and that decided to hang around. Gonna get some rest, but I hope the stream goes well. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the raid. You get yourself some rest. I hope the stream goes well or went well, and I hope the next one goes even better. It's so funny that he makes everyone laugh. I'd like seeing Kojo suffer trying to do this. DSS. What is DSS? Is that another acronym, or was that a typo? I'm not sure. Why am I missing some things here? There's one here. Dino skip. Okay. I'm curious about that. I am not, Diz sucky. Yeah, thank you, Pebble. Appreciate the input. I'm sure that's what the acronym was. It's a skip and Cascade Kingdom. Okay. Just so you guys are aware, don't expect professional gameplay. I have never actually beaten this game. It just won the vote in the Discord for which game I should play next. We just finished up Hollow Knight on Friday, so I'm going back into this game for the first time in quite a while. So there are going to be many times that you're using acronyms for the game that I'm not going to understand. Absolutely feel free to talk about him. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The other options, because I'm playing with my capture card that I got probably like 4 to 6 months ago now. I don't remember how long exactly. But I have a lot of the old consoles, so like I have the Nintendo 64. I plan to play Mario 64 at some point. Same for Super Mario Sunshine on my GameCube. Same for like a bunch of games. You probably got DSS, though Tama got it first try. I thought MILF means mom in late 40s. Not bad. SMO is Super Mario Odyssey. Fair enough. I'm going to choose to believe, though, that SMO refers to Smokies, and you just are a little too lazy to say it. Be like, hey, I'm gonna run for the Smo. Oh, you're getting Smokies later? Cool. Are you barbecuing them? Also, I have started to say this like 9 times. I'm sorry I haven't finished it. But as I mentioned, like, I would absolutely love to hear how your guys' days are going as well. I appreciate you coming and sticking around with the raid. I know the temptation to leave right away when your streamer is offline is strong. So thank you for being here. But, yeah, how are you guys doing? I'm hoping you had fun with Kojo's stream. I hope you're all having good days. And actually, I'd love to know if any of you guys stream too. And what your preferences are for game, if you feel like sharing that. I am something of a variety streamer. I just play whatever I have in my collection, so that's fun for me. Also, I'm currently playing on a controller, and it's making my movement kind of suck. I do have the other controllers handy, but it's hard getting used to them again. I know there's a bunch of movement tech I could be doing, including the wall jump dive, that I'm just not fast enough to take care of. Because I think the motion for it, if I remember from what I've seen, it's like during the wall slide, do you throw it out while you're on the wall? It has a learning curve to the game? Yeah, it seems like. I was never excellent at the super technical moves by any means. Press Z, R, and Y. Oop. Oh! That is so much easier. Holy crap. To do that, I was trying to, like, do this, and I keep hitting the wrong button. Z, R, and Y to dive. Okay. So then it would be wall throw. Oops. Jump. Jump, throw. Oh, cool. Okay, okay. That'll take a little more to get used to, but that's super helpful. Thank you for that, Kudeo. That makes things so much easier. Oh my goodness. I am not used to these controls yet by any means. This is the first stream of... That one I knew. That one they told us about in the First Kingdom. Thankfully enough. Whee! But, like I said, I never beat this game. I think I got to the Underwater Kingdom, and then maybe the one after that, but I've forgotten what it was. Hold ZR and shake controller to do the roll. Yes, except, thanks to Kudea saying that, I can also just hold L and press Y to do that too. Which is super... Ooh, super nice. I did... Yes. I know I did Wooded. And I'm pretty sure I did Lake. But I don't remember if I did the ones that came after. I think what happened was I went back to the first kingdom because I really wanted to clear up all the moons there. And when I figured out that you couldn't actually get all of the moons until after you'd beaten Bowser, I just kind of dropped it because I didn't want to backtrack further in. I think so, yes. I beat the dragon boss. And I think Cloud comes after that. He, like, interrupts your travel, right? That was a cool fight, by the way. I'm looking forward to doing that one again. I'd never expected to see a dragon of that style in a Mario game. Whee! Oop. But I think that might have been as far in as I got. And like I said, it was because I got a little off-put by the fact that there were moons left, and I knew about it, but I couldn't do them until I finished the game. And I'm not even really sure why I can't do that until I finish the game. I just know that there are leftovers, and it's kind of frustrating to me. To be clear, a lot of that stems from the fact that I'm not used to games where I have to backtrack. No, it's Cloud, Lost, Metro, Seaside... Oop! Seaside, Snow, Ruined. Okay, so I did get further than that then, because I did fight the dragon boss. Thank you for letting me know. I am just not... It's been a number of years. I think probably 2 or 3 years since I last played, and I didn't beat it. I have no idea how far into the game I got. I was very far in the game. Okay, I already went that way. Time to die. That's not good. I'm glad they only take coins here. But, yeah. That is... If that's far in the game, I'm glad to hear it. That means I did quite a bit of it. 2 more kingdoms after it. Okay. Because I definitely remember doing some things in the Snow Kingdom. Oh, I don't want to do this. I just don't remember if I did anything after that. This is my thinking face. I don't remember if I did or not. Anyway. Hopefully you enjoy seeing me suffer through it, because I don't remember anything about the game at this point. It is as close to a fresh playthrough as I can get for something. And as I said, I'm just not much for backtracking, although having beaten Hollow Knight on Friday, which I think technically counts as my first Metroidvania, I'm having a greater appreciation for it. Because I got up to beating the Radiance, and then through part of the Pantheon, which was really cool. Which one, Hollow Knight or Super Mario Odyssey? I am so tempted to call it a Smoky now. Smoky, okay. Yeah. I have a lot of memories of... I feel like there might be something hidden on that building. Hollow Knight is very fun. It's very difficult, but it's fun. And everybody's trying to get me to play Silk Song, but I needed a break in between because it can be suffering, to be sure. Absolutely, it can be suffering. But it's a worthwhile game. They put a lot of love into it, and it's very fun that they did that. You can always tell when people enjoyed what they did because there's love in every bit of something. Oh, right, I have to gather the sheep. See, Nika's excited to get me to play Silk Song. It's also expensive, though, so I have to wait for it to come on sale. It's on my wish list. I know it's not expensive compared to most AAA games, but I don't get those ones fresh either. However, I did pick up Celeste, which was another game that they wanted me to play. So hopefully that'll be fun as well. Next thing in progress is the Big Pyramid. Yes. Oh. Hooray, I got one. But I discovered the sheep, and so I must do the sheep. If I don't get the sheep back into the hole, I would feel bad. I know it was low-hanging fruit, okay? I couldn't help it. Ground pound the trash over by the ice. One moment. I'm just looking for that last sheep because I don't know where he is. Trash over by the ice. Trash by the ice. Trash by the ice. I'm guessing you mean over this way? Yeah, this thing. Okay. The car. Ta-da. I'm having a lot of trouble with the rumble feature to find the moons hidden in the ground. I don't know why I'm having trouble with it, but I think maybe the controller that I'm using just has a little bit of an oversensitive vibe feature. It's vibrating a little excessively. I do, yes. But because I'm using... So I've got this controller. It's a Lenovo, I think, which I picked up specifically because I wanted one to play Tears of the Kingdom with the Hall effect. And it's great for that, but, you know, as a conjoined controller, the vibration features are a little iffy at best anyway. And add into that the fact that I think they really are just oversensitive, and it becomes more difficult to track things. But it is wonderful for not having stick drift, so I like that. Yeah, I do have the what do you call them? The Switch remotes handy as well, but they're kind of small in my hand, and so that makes it difficult to get comfy with them. I will probably in between episodes try and play a little bit with them, just so that I get used to trying to use them again. Because, oh, there's the last sheep. I feel like it would be a boon to be able to use them, since they were designed in mind with those features. Or designed with those features in mind. But we've got lots of time. This is only episode 1. I have time to adjust and to learn and to find many moons. Oh, I can't do a small... There we go. I was worried I wouldn't get the small boost in. It is! Speaking of music, a game that I won't play, but I think is hilarious, is that... you remember that meme game that was with the trombone a while back? Forgotten what it's called. Not Trombone Hero, but... I enjoyed watching people play that. I don't think I could. I'm not musically inclined enough or interested enough to go through all of the hard-earned secrets that you have to get. But it does seem like a fun venture nonetheless. Whee! I will say, I super appreciate the rolling. I think it's hilarious. I'm really looking forward to playing Super Mario Sunshine again, too. I put a lot of hours into that when I was younger, and it's going to be fun to get back to it. But for that, I do have to set up my GameCube again. I mean, it's already there. I just have to plug everything in. We'll get to it eventually. Part of the reason, or part of the concept behind my streaming is I want to finish a bunch of games that I haven't done before. Wait, really? Okay, I have to go... Oh! I must go hit cactus. Excuse me. That's funny. I like that. Thank you for telling me. I never noticed that. Talk about sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. It is funny. I like that. That's a fun little feature. Thank you for mentioning it. I absolutely have never seen that before. I kind of need a heart. I don't know where to get one. That's okay. Ooh. I think one of the Mario games that I played the most, oddly enough, is, uh-oh. Oopsie. Is, the old Game Boy version. Which I think wasn't actually a Mario game. I think it was technically called Donkey Kong. Maybe? I'm not sure. But there was a really old, like, spinach and cream colored Game Boy game for the original Game Boy that I put a lot of hours into. Yes, that one I remembered. I don't think I have enough coins for it yet, though, because there's 50 in each kingdom, I think. I haven't actually looked at the shop. I think it's over in the city. 50 or 100, okay. Whee! Oops. Oh, yeah, right. I appreciate the tips, because I forgot that I could do quick travel. That is super helpful. So why isn't my controller lit up? Did I hit a button? Uh-huh. Oh, that's the wrong one. Ah, it doesn't matter. I'll figure it out later. Oh, is it this one? Well, it's not that one. You're playing the game right now as well? Awesome. It sounds like you have vastly more experience with it than I do. I gotta go left. Okay. But that's always fun. It's nice when people are passionate about a favorite game. I really like being able to, like, seek advice or, more specifically, enjoy people's passion for it. Because sometimes... oh yeah, here's the shop. Even with games that I know well, there's things that I don't fully grasp or I haven't seen yet. Specifically, I'm thinking of when I played Raft. Someone came in that day and showed me a hidden button on an elevator that I had never seen before. Took me down to a secret area. It was really cool. It's the kind of thing that I would never know unless I was playing... Oh, that's right. Hold on. I can do this. I just gotta... There we go. It's really nice streaming because I get to find people who are knowledgeable about things I wouldn't ordinarily know. All the secrets. Okay, let's see what we got in here for items. This guy's the purple one. Okay. If you triple jump, then cat bounce, and press A, you'll do a twirl, but you have to be midair. So triple jump, cat bounce, then press A. Okay, I'll have a look. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this one, the cowboy outfit, too. Okay, well, I like getting the stickers. Slap them on the thing. And then, what's this? Jaxie has lived one... I don't remember what the point of these are. Like, even if I buy them, I don't know what it does. I kind of want the sombrero, though. Change now. Okay, I want to go try that triple jump. I also want to see what's up here. Hold on. Oh, yeah, here. So, Nika, Pebble, you can just have him in his boxers if I get 70 more coins. They're not orange and white, they're red and white. I was slightly off. I might do that for a while just because it'll give me a giggle. I think that would be fun. But I need those extra, like, 60 to 70 coins. So we'll work on that. But, like you said, triple jump. Throw. Oh, and then you said jump again, right? So, 1, 2, 3. Oh. Cat bounce in air. Get this man his coins. I can't seem to cat bounce off of it in midair. Because I'm throwing it, I'm diving for it, and then I'm not bouncing off of it. Am I missing something with those command inputs, Kudeo? Not Kudeo. Kudeo's not here. No, Kudeo is here. Kudeo's the one that was talking about it. Kudea, try holding Y, okay? Oh, right, I have to do that. Okay, I got you, I got you. Okay, okay. Not there. 1, 2, 3. Can I dive for it while I'm doing that? Oh, I can. Let me try that. 1, 2, 3. Nope, because I can't throw and then dive. Oh, I can do that. Okay, okay. The input is a little weird for it, though. And then I have to press A on top of that? Damn. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3. And it's A, not B. Okay. Oops. Wow, can my fingers even hit that? I don't know if I can do that. The button position is so weird. Well, I was holding down A that time, but it didn't work. Do I have to let go of Y when I do it? Maybe I'm not doing it fast enough? Oh, I don't hold A, I just tap it. Okay. So it's a timing thing. Ah, I'm letting go of Y too soon. I can do this. Hold on. Ah, I keep letting go of Y again. That should have been the right time. Oops. Oops. Oh, I have to have Cappy to do it. Okay, okay. Well, that would explain why it wasn't working then. I was pretty sure I had the inputs a couple of times. Let's go switch to Cappy then. Man, you left out such an important bit of information there. It's an air twirl. Okay. I want to do the flourish because that should be fun. Mario Cap. Not the cap? So it just has to be on my head, like it has to have hit after that? Well, then how can I do that? Because Are you talking about not when he hits the cap, but after the cap has returned to him after the bounce? So, okay. I got you then. Oops. That one, right? Okay, I got you. I was assuming you were talking about the, like, spin jump you can do. That one. In, Super Mario Sunshine. I thought it was going to be like a slow descent after that. If it's just a little flourish, that's pretty cool regardless. Either way, thank you for letting me know, and I'm glad I was able to do it at least once. It may not have been perfect, but it worked. There, I got it a second time too. It's good for parkour. Okay. I'm not sure why that in particular would be good for parkour with the flourish. Does anyone want to be my Pokemon Go friend? I don't have Pokemon Go anymore, Pebble. I'm sorry. I don't walk enough for Pokemon Go to be relevant. With my health, I have to choose very carefully what I do with my day. The spin is for rolling. I'll take your word for it. I think I'm going to have to look up some movement technique for this game. Because that is one thing that I do really enjoy, is the technicality and the movement tech for various things. Get out of here. Don't kill me. I'm trying to get more coins. There we go. The spin is for rolling. Spin, then jump, then ground pound. Huh. Okay, let me give that a shot. Spin, jump, ground pound, and then roll? Oops. That was unfortunate timing. Spin, jump, ground pound, and then roll. Oops. Spin, jump, ground pound, roll. Oh, just to get instantly to maximum speed? Okay. Fair enough. And then I think if I want to throw my cap in a circle, it's just a flick. There we go. Ground pound. Oh! Right as you jump? Oops, wrong one. So I do spin. Just like that? Or was that not fast enough? Oh! Cool. Cool, cool. Oops. Now, having said that, though, I'm like 20 minutes over when I usually end stream. So I think I will probably save and call it here for today. And then I'll be back on Wednesday for more gaming. You thought I was a gamer god? I don't know where you got that misconception. But thank you very much for being here, everyone. And especially... Oh, checkpoint flag. Especially for the follows as well. I super appreciate everybody for doing that. It was very kind of you. And I will be back on Wednesday. Thank you. I'll look forward to your presence. Thank you for all the advice on the movement and things today. And yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Let me see real quick if maybe there's someone on that I can raid as well, because passing on the love is good. Because I think we should have a couple of people here still, right? 4, 5. Oh, Grim's here as well. Hi, Grim. I don't know if you can hear me, but thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I didn't need that one. Twitch. There we go. Oh, Mooseref is on still. So I will raid us over to Mooseref. Right. Thank you. Good call. I forgot it doesn't autosave. I appreciate that. There we go. All right. Thank you again for being here. I appreciate you. I'm going to end the stream and send us over to Mooseref. If you want the extra channel points, feel free to stick around. If not, I appreciate you being here anyway. It was nice having you. I hope everybody has a wonderful day.